of you who are joining us in this particular section, especially those of you who are on Facebook Live. Okay, so before we get into that, I got one very happy announcement. Why do I say that? Because our team leader, Sam Sia's wife, Cora Low, she has become 6A5-6. That's the second highest rank in Kangen. No, the highest rank. I think there are only 7 people in the world. One is Sam Sia, of course, and now the wife. Wonderful. Let's give a big round of applause to our team leader. And I hope more will emulate her to become 6A5-6. You want to know the value of becoming a Deck 6? How much you make, how much you get, at least in the bonus part of it. Please talk to your upline or the sponsor so that you will also begin to share the excitement. And for all those of you in India, especially Rajan Manjraka, who has become 6A7-5, and all those who have become -4, like Dr. Pavan Teddy, and even our local speaker, Augustine, who also became a 6A2-3. Congratulations to all of you on your promotion. Don't stop there. Go further. Then we will follow on. We will want to be like you too. Congratulations once again, Cora. And let's give her one more round of applause. I know she's not in with us, but in spirit, we will send our congratulations. She and Sam are busy today with certain activities, important activities. So I'm hosting. Okay, the real host is Sam Sia. I'm only just co-hosting. And I'm very glad today to be able to co-host this function because of a wonderful gentleman. The wife shared with us last year. Okay, and she did a very good job, Diana Reyes. So today we are able to get her husband, Raymond Reyes, to share with us his 8 years journey in Kangan. He's a wonderful guy. In Philippines, he is known as the king of demos. Remember what Sam said? No demo, no sale. This guy is the king of demos, known as the king of demos in Philippines. So this is a guy that we want to learn from, how he got into this business. He says he hasn't got any sales background, no sales experience. He's been in the medical line, no sales experience, and yet he's able to develop something really big, really successful, and really financially rewarding for himself and his team too. So let's hear from Raymond. A lot of people call him Reyes, okay? And let's hear from him so that all of you who are listening in today, if you have any questions you want me to put on to him, if it's not sensitive, I'll take the liberty to ask him about it so that he can share with you. Okay, the idea is for you to be participating and learning from these people who have been very successful. Raymond is now a 6A3-2. Okay, thank you very much, Raymond. You can start sharing, and let's give Raymond a big round of applause to excite him, motivate him, so that he can share his secrets of success with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much, everyone. I just want to say thank you for each and every one of you being here. This is such a golden opportunity to share as well to all of you guys. And more than me sharing you in this afternoon session is I'm really in the space of really learning to each and every one of you now. I never get tired of learning. I never get tired of growing simply because I believe there is always a next level to each and every one of us. I started my Kangen journey. I knew about Kangen water way back 2012, and it was my cousin was the one who introduced to me about the technology. And again, for maybe most of you here also are very skeptical about anything that is too good to be true. Like my cousin introduced to me about this product, the Kangen water is a healing water, and at the behind of it is a great business opportunity. So I thought it's just another racket or another business opportunity. Again, I don't believe right away. I'm a very skeptical person, but I don't get myself into become an idiot. I always check things out. If I hear a lot of people are really sincere and authentic in sharing something that is true to them, I always listen and I always check things out. And yes, I'm very glad in this afternoon session that in my best of my ability, best of my wisdom, I can share to you my success principles and why I choose Enagic and why I think I need to share to each and every one of you guys. This is the best opportunity that you cannot ever find anywhere else.
Wow. You introduced by your cousin.
Yes.
Now, how do you feel when your cousin recommended it to you? Of
I
course,
really,
a lot of people are very scared of introducing this business to their relatives, their friends.
yep. I didn't say no right away. I always say yes to someone that is inviting me. I always give respect to people that is someone who wants to share any opportunity to me. But at the back of my mind, I don't believe that it really works that well right away because I have my own questions. Like my cousin doesn't have any science or marketing background, and I am a nurse. So all of my medical questions, he cannot answer it properly. So what I did was, I was not really merely convinced about seeing the first demonstration. I thought it's just a magic trick. And what my cousin did was he lent me his machine. He lent me an SD501 where I was able to borrow it for I think about a week or less. And I remember in the first 2 days of drinking the water, I've experienced around 4 to 6 times of loose bowel movement. Okay, I thought it was a diarrhea, but it's not because I'm not getting any weaker. So it caught my attention. Why is that happening to me? Only to find out again, you all, most of the people here in this session, you know about Dr. Shinya, the doctor who invented the procedure colonoscopy. Okay, I've seen Dr. Shinya's video, the before and after. Now that video caught my attention. So I'm thinking at the back of my mind, maybe this is happening to me because of the water. It flushes out the toxic waste inside my body. And the first 2 weeks I've been using the water, like I could still remember I used to play basketball before, and I think I've spent around 2 3 games, and I felt like my energy is so high. I didn't get tired at that for I think for the longest time. My energy is so high, and I didn't change anything, any diet, but it was the water. So it caught my attention. I did some of the research, and only to find out it's a medical device of Japan. There's a lot of ISO certifications, and before I really started sharing the water, I already researched about its science, why it works, and I already tested it to my neighbors. I give water away to people, and I could still remember I was sharing water even in the hospital. I have a lot of colleagues in the hospital goes to my house around 10, 11 in the evening just to get some water sample. And I have a lot of tremendous personal hand experience, personal hand testimonies, like really like it blown my mind. Like the magnitude of the product that I have, that I can share this opportunity to people that could really change their lives. I'm not even thinking about the business yet. Because when I saw the business, I think it's too good to be true. I really don't get it that it's the business is so amazing. But my mind, my heart, my emotion was not ready to receive that it's too good. Maybe this is expensive simply because of this business. But it's not. Again, I will always render this to people. The reason why I became I made myself to be one of the best presenters Simply because the only way for me to share to people why this is very valuable is they need to see the value first before they make a decision. Again, price is always a myth. Even if I sell it for about 20,000 US, I can still sell the machine because I believe in the product. It changed my life. It changed a lot of families' lives. And it will truly change a lot of lives as well. A lot of families that will sooner be getting these machines in their homes. And I'm so passionate about sharing Kangen. I don't have any sales and marketing background, but then again, I believe that every time you ask for something that you want in your life, as long as you are ready, right opportunities will come right in front of you. Right in front of you.
You are really good. You brought out a phrase, check things out, check it out, check it out. You sound like Daniel
Yeah,
Dimakali to
true,
me. Check it out. If
true.
you're not sure about anything, just check it out. And when you check it out, you realize the true value of a Kangen. Did that help you? When you realize the true value of Kangen, then you
When
begin
when
to share.
when I realize the true value of Kangen, honestly, I cannot sleep.
You can actually
I cannot
looking
sleep.
for
Like
people to
how
show.
looking for people to share this wonderful
Yes.
water. I give water away to people if even if I know these people cannot buy these machines. I'm sharing away water to people. I'm sharing away water to some of my colleagues in the hospital are laughing at me when I was doing demonstration. Like, what are you doing? Like, no, I'm asking them, I just need you to listen. Check this out. After this demonstration, I'm gonna give you sample water. And again, I
Yeah.
used to work as a nurse supervisor in the operating theater before. Most of my supervisors, most of my surgeons, and a lot of obstetricians already bought their machines after 2, 3 years. Before, they don't believe at it, like, oh, maybe it's like other type of product. But then again, I give water away. I give them water sample, and then results won't lie. We know, like me, sharing as a user of Kangen, again, the company will always say we cannot claim, we cannot share any personal testimonies. But then again, if I'm sharing it to my family members, closest friends, it's my responsibility to tell them this water really works. And it's backed up with
Wow.
science.
It's not easy to convince a medical guy like you, know. I'm sure a lot of us, when we go and talk to people with medical background, they say, hey, water is water. What is there to show? What is there to tell? But
True.
what actually made you, listen further that water can really help?
One thing that really helped me to where I am today, up until now, I'm still looking forward to meet this guy in person. Again, you've mentioned the name Daniel De Macali.
Yes. Go and
Daniel
shake
is
his hand. You
Daniel is
will get the electric shock
everything. Like
to propel you. Yeah.
I cannot repay Daniel back how like the wisdom, the knowledge that he shared to me. Because of him, I was able to share to a lot of families as well. When I first saw the demonstration of Daniel De Macali, like, wow, it's so amazing. I could still remember it was more than 2 hours of demonstration. I was consuming information. I was consuming the right knowledge from him about the belief that I have with Kangen now. It's because number one, I met this guy, Daniel De Macali, in YouTube. And I could still remember when I wake up early in the morning, I play the video. When I have free time, I play the video. I watch his demonstration. I watch the sequence. I study the sequence. I study the delivery. Again, I started from, no one really taught me how to do demonstration except one, Daniel De Macali. And then I started to study some of other distributors. I studied demonstration of Bob Gridelli because the very first time I've seen a live demonstration from a top distributor, it's the godfather of Enagic, it's JV Pacifico. The very first time I've seen JV Pacifico's demo, I told myself I can do this. And I can do better. I can let people really understand why this water works and what's in it for them. And I've seen the opportunity really to share. It's once in a lifetime opportunity. If I see something that is true for me and it's working, I always push it to, I always share what is true. Like it is my responsibility to share this to people. All of my loved ones, like my aunties, my uncles, they have their own machines in their house. Even I bought machines to some of my friends because I truly believe in the product.
Wonderful. So no wonder your wife now wants us to call you RR. To me, RR is Rolls Royce.
True.
But to you, RR, you are now the top demo king in Philippines. Can you imagine that? By watching experts doing it, you just did what they do. You know, no need to invent the circle. And now you are doing it really good. That's wonderful. Thank you for bringing up two names. What's the name? Daniel Dimakali and Bob Bridali.
Up in Delhi, and
Yes.
there's one guy. It's the Dr. Michael Kinnett. I also studied his demonstration before, and but the moment I've seen top distributors like JV Pacifico, it was a specific event for me. The very first time I've seen Sam Sia.
Samsia, our top leader.
Oh, he's one of my top 5 list in the guy I always follow with doing this in Ajik business. We're very blessed in this space, in this community, because Sam Sia is there. Again, it's
Yes.
it's not even a magic. All of us here celebrating another milestone of Cora being a -6.
Yes.
It just says that we are in the right team. We have the right mentors. We have the best mentors in our industry. And I always look up unto this couple. They are my goals. They are my targets because they've made it. It's the same thing when I was starting Kangen. When I saw people achieving their ranks or wherever they are, I see it as, I celebrate as well. Every time someone wins, I always celebrate with them because I always see it possible for me as well. And it's not even a magic. As long as you do it, it will always manifest as long as we do the work. We do the work.
So how long did you take to become a 6A, Mon?
I became 6A for about, it's long. I took for about 17 months to become 6A. I could still remember when we talked 10 people in a phone call or even through message. It's 0 out of 10. Nobody knows about Kangen when we were starting. And nobody knows how to introduce this product to even set a meeting, because it's very easy. How much is the product? Once you say it's around 5,000 grand, 5,000 US, oh, I don't want to listen. I don't have time. It's very easy for the people to reject. For that 17 months, I could still remember when I was starting, at least 2 to 3 demonstration a day, person-to-person demonstration. First 18 days, no sale. 18 days straight, no sale. But I never stop. I never give up. Because it's clear in my mind, even if 2% of the population will only believe in this product right in this moment, I'm ready to face the first 98. I'm ready to face the first 98% of rejection. No's, it's fine. As long as I'm doing it, if I cannot close it, I'm getting better. I shifted the mindset of every time I get rejection, I get excited. When I am rejected, I always say, okay, this is not the right time. I need to do more. I need to be better. Because if I'm rejected, it's not about the client, it's not about the prospect. It's not even something what I did. But there is something that I should still do for him, for that person. there is lacking. So I never quit. I never lose a lead. If he says no now, I'm going to still do the follow-up. Because it's, again, in doing Kangen business, you're very blessed. I am blessed if right away they're going to buy. But most of the people will always say yes on the 5th follow-up up to the 11th follow-up.
Wow. So you're saying follow-up is the key to
Follow-up
success?
is the key. Follow-up is the key, but most importantly, you need to show up. You need to
Yes.
be in front of people. You need to be on the phone. You need to be on messaging. You need to send video message. You need to add value to someone, like, hey, this is, like, if you have this machine, this is how you use it in your home. This is the benefits. These are the advantages. And if I do personal, nobody beats personal visits. You show up in front of people, you talk with them, build relationship, magical things happen. Because again, people will always buy to the people that are persistent. People will buy to the people they like and the people they know. And if you won't quit, definitely they're gonna buy. Sooner or later, they're gonna be building the business with you. It's not even in most of my distributors, they do business with me not because of plainly the business itself, but because of the relationship that we've built. We share the same vision that this opportunity will give us a chance to change our lives, our families' lives, the lives of the community, the church that we support, and all people will love to support, and all people, all of us would love to care.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing these two simple ideas, but very important ideas. Follow up, show up, be present in events, bring others also together, into the events. And for those of us who are not doing so well yet, or are still wondering whether we can do it or not, don't lose hope. You never know what goodies tomorrow will bring for you. Raymond has gone through the business like you. In those days, there's no road to follow, there's no map to follow. It's a pioneering stage when nobody heard about Kangen, yet he was able to do it well. So now you have a lot of people who are very successful in the business. You have a lot of examples of people who have succeeded in the business. Learn from them, listen to them, what they do, how they do, and you're on the way to success. Do it like what Raymond says, listen to this Daniel Limakari many times, gets in, and then you can do it. You don't have to be perfect. When he started, it was not perfect. People rejected him. But now people love to hear from him. Why? Because he's got the skill, he's got the positive mindset, and he's really full of excitement. These are the things that really help people succeed. 6A is, by the way, the first step to success. How long did it take you to become a 6A2?
After 6 months of becoming 6A, I became 6A2.
Wow, that's great.
And
And
after 6 months of becoming 6A2, I became 6A2-2.
wow, wonderful. And then at what stage did you manage to meet Diana? Tell us this
I'm a 2-2
wonderful story.
already. When I met Diana, I'm a -2 already. And she didn't even know that I have a business like in Ajik.
Okay.
Like she was confused. Like almost every day I fetch her. I don't do anything. I have time freedom. She didn't know I'm in a Kangen business. And there was one event. I bring him in a huge event about 200, 300 people, and it was all of under my team. And I was one of the guest speakers. He was surprised, like a lot of people know me. She was really surprised. And again, yeah, because of Inagic, I met the right person in my life. I met Diana in my life because of Inagic, because of this opportunity. And all of us are given equal chance to really take action about what's available in front of us.
What are your thoughts about bringing in your loved one into this business? Is it a big help or is it a hindrance? Some say it is. What do you think?
Like even before, even when I met before I met Diana, I already made a declaration that I'm gonna be meeting someone. My partner is gonna be building the same thing in this business. That's the thing about selling, and that's the thing about really declaring what you really want in life. You will get
Uh,
clarity, you will attract it. And the good thing around it being her as my partner, she knows my vision, she knows my purpose, she knows my stand about the product, the company, and the opportunity to bless families. The both of us as one, like it's a huge power. It's powerful to really influence people of something that is good for them, of something that is great for them to change their lives. And no one out there is, I'm the most proudest, the most happiest guy seeing my partner really achieving her goals, hitting, growing her business on her own. Because she created her own team. And she has a growing team. Not just like these are the same persons that have the same purpose, the same drive of what they've seen, what Kangen water can really change to someone's lives, and it's a responsibility and it's an obligation to really share it to a lot of people.
well, it's wonderful to see you and Diana, husband and wife team, doing equally well like Sam and Cora. I think you are going to be an inspiration for many. And what is Diana's rank now in Kangan?
Diana is have two 6A accounts.
Wow, wow,
Two 6A accounts. Very soon she's gonna be a 6A2.
wow, that's good, that's good. Congratulations. And
Yeah.
we wish her well because she has spoken to many of us. We wish her well. Diana, looking forward to see you become 6A2-3.
That's
Not a
our goal. That's the
6A2.
target.
Huh?
That's our target for the next year.
Yes,
Our
not
target
just a
is dash
6A2. Yeah, -3. Go for -3. Someone here has something to ask you. Kim Wong from Cambodia, he shared earlier. He wants to find out from you, what are some of the principles you need to apply to become a 6A? Or maybe make it easier, what are some of the secrets that you need to do to become a 6A?
Um, maybe I'm gonna be sharing to you not only to become a 6A, but of something that is, if you want something in life, how can you get it? How to be successful in life? Maybe I have three main core principles around it.
Wow, good.
First is dream big. Like
Dream big.
some would
Okay.
always say, have a big, hairy, audacious goal. If like, and I also believe one of my mentors is Grant Cardone as well. I am a follower of the 10x movement.
Mm.
Like what Grant Cardone would always say about the 10x rule. If you set goals or target, make it 10 times bigger. Because if you have 10 times bigger goals and dreams, you tend to do 10 times more action that you need to hit those goals. Because a lot of people, in the first place, the very first mistake that they make is making a small goal. If you just set yourself for a average smaller goals, tendency is the amount of action that you're going to be taking is, you will underestimate the amount of action that you need, the amount of energy that you need. But if you set yourself with a bigger goal, if you cannot hit that 10 times dream, make it the 5 times dream. You'll hit it the 5 times or 2 times or even 8 times. A lot of people set smaller goals. And you need to set goals not only limited to yourself. Include in your goals your family, your community, the church that you support in. You want to help a lot of people, list it down. List all the things what is possible for you. And let go of that limited thing that I cannot do this. You can do it. If others can do it, you can do it too. Number one is you need to dream big. Second is you need to believe. You need to believe that you can achieve it. And in believing it, you need to be ready to receive it as well. Set goals that you feel like you're in there already. Always believe, no person should always surpass the belief that you have in yourself. It costs you nothing to believe in yourself. And once you believe in yourself, again, it's train your mind, but it's not limited in the mind. I'm going to be giving you my third principle. You dream big. Second is you believe and be ready to receive it. The third thing is you need to do it. You need to do the things that is needed to achieve those dreams. Like if we talk about this vehicle, our energetic journey, if you dream big, dream as big like you're like Samsia and Cora or even bigger because they're dreaming as well. And believe that you can be the same as them or even achieve the next higher goals or the next possible thing that can happen to them. But the third and the most important thing, because this is what separates successful people with any other guys. The one who is ready to do the work. The one who is ready, it's not just about learning. It's not just about knowing the three things. The key here is not to learn or to know about these three things. The key is to do these three things. That you need to have a bigger goal, set higher goals, that you need to believe in yourself, and you need to do the things that is needed, whatever it takes. Again, if you have a bigger goal, if the target is big enough, you cannot make excuses. You cannot make justifications. You will walk on glass. You will walk on fire to get that goal if the goal is big enough. Because if you have a smaller goal, tendency, no, I'll do it later. But if you have a bigger goal, if you don't feel to call someone, you need to call him. If you don't feel showing up, you need to show up because you have a bigger goal. Because that's the thing that you need. You need to fake every time you feel something that you are resisting, anything that you hate, be great on the thing that you hate, you will be successful. You hate inviting people, you don't know what to do, learn how to properly invite people in events, people in presentations. You don't know how to do follow-up, learn how to do follow-up. You don't know how to do demo, learn how to present. Because maybe the thing that you are resisting, that's the thing that is limiting you to what is possible for you or what you really want to achieve in life. Because if you see Cora or you see Sam, the greatest thing I admire Sam is his decisiveness. Sam's ability to think and take action right away. Because there's a lot of mentors out there. You can follow mentors, you can follow what they say, but always follow what they do. Because there's a lot of mentors would share their own experiences on the things already they're on top. They're sharing about the things that they're successful already. But for us, going up, on the come up, you need to do the things that they do when they were coming up. And it's not just watching on the videos, it's not just listening or learning from a speaker. You need to do it. You need to do it. Like, if no one sees you, what are you doing each and every time? Like, after this meeting, what are you gonna do? Are you doing something to contribute you pushing or pulling you towards your goal? That's very important. Because I'm sharing you my 8 years experience of me personally. I became stagnant as well before. Because I lose on track. I don't know what's my next level, what's my next bigger goals. But I accepted the fact that, okay, I become complacent. I became comfortable. What now? Set bigger goals. What is possible for me? What is possible for me and Diana? What is possible for our family? What is possible for our people? Those three things, it may be simple, but go deeper. Believe, dream big, believe in yourself, and do whatever it takes. Even if you feel like you don't want to do something, you need to do it. That's the price to pay. That's the price to pay. You don't just see someone that is successful and just celebrating there. They already paid their, like Sam and Cora already paid their prices. And the thing that I love with our leaders, they always do the work. That's why they keep on rising up, because they always do the work. It's part of their life to do it each and every time. They're doing it. What's next? What's next? That's the most important thing. Don't rest on your yesterday's laurels. And for someone that is starting this journey, don't compare the success of other people. Compare yourself with where you are right now, from where you are before, and it doesn't matter what's yesterday. What matters most is what are you doing right now in order for you to move forward in the future. 3 simple tips. Dream big, believe. When you say believe, believe in yourself, believe in your company, believe in your product, believe in your opportunity, believe in your prospect that they're going to be believing in you, believe in your business partners that they're going to be succeeding in this business, believe in everything that is abundant. Kill those limiting beliefs. It won't support you. It won't help you. Whatever is limiting you right now, you need to let go of something. Like again, in setting these three, like all of this is very important. But the key indicator here is, when are you going to be making a decision? Because even if you know these 3 things, if you don't fully commit, if you don't do it right now, still nothing will happen. You have to make a decision for your dreams. You have to make a decision for yourself. You have to make a decision for the things that you want to support in life, that you want to contribute. And in making that decision, once you decide, list down as well all the things that you need to let go. There's a lot of things to let you cannot get something new if you're not ready to let go of something that is not working anymore. Like me and Diana would always share to each other. We don't believe that people are lazy. There's no lazy businessman. There's no lazy distributors. Maybe they're just out of their goals, or second, they are confused. They're confused with a lot of data. Like, this is the thing that we need to do. This is that we need. It's a conflicting data. That's why they get stuck. And the risk, and we accept that we are lazy. Where in fact we're not. We're not lazy. We're just not clear of where we want to go. But nothing beats, like, if you feel frustrated, nothing beats doing, nothing beats taking action. You just need to do more, not less. If I'm gonna be asked, where are you gonna be focusing on? About the product or about the business? I do both. If someone would ask me, are you still installing machine? I have an installer. But if it's needed for me to show up in front of that client, I will do it. I don't do less. Because I do more. Do it more. Are we going to be introducing the business? Are we going to be focusing the business or the product? Don't limit on don't limit on the two things, because you can even collaborate to people. You don't want to sell if some of these people they're not interested yet, build relationship with them. If they don't want a business, promote the product. After the product, follow up on the business. If they want a business, how can you sell the business if they don't believe fully in the product? If you just sell the business and your clients, your prospect are not believing in the product, it's temporary. Few minutes, sometime they're gonna be out. And I paid my dues in all of these learning curves. Like for the past 8 years, the feeling that I have, the energy that I have right now is I am a new distributor. I am a 1A distributor as of this very moment, starting my Enagic journey again. Because there is so much with this opportunity. There is so much to learn. There is so much to grow. There is so much to prosper.
How old are you, by the way, Raymond? If I may ask.
Every time someone would ask me, I'm just 26 years old.
You are 26 years old? You don't sound like that, you know. What you say is so full of wisdom. You cannot be 26. But the takeaway from what you have shared just now is 3 core things. Learn to dream big. It's got to be audacious. Number 2, you got to believe that you can really achieve. And number 3, do it. Listening to you, Raymond, reminds me of what I read about Jack Ma recently. He gave 7 tips. Is it okay if I were to share it? Because you talk so similar. Successful people think alike. You know what he has to say here? Do not wait. Take action today. Number 1, he say, upgrade your beliefs. Similar to what you say. You must have to believe. If your belief does not take you to where you want, got to upgrade it. And he talks about learning something new. You were in the medical line. You learned about Kangen. And you did it. Okay? Improve on our nutrition. This one, not many of us think about it, you know. We tell people, hey, drink 3 liters of water a day. Some of us forget that. Because we talk and talk and talk, we forget to replenish ourselves. Okay? And here's another one. He said, develop new lifestyle habits. And he also talks about meeting new people in new places. Is this important? Because I noticed a lot of people are meeting the same guys, you know, who are not buying, and they're wasting their time. And then not only that, their complaints also brings us down. So Jack Ma even says, meet new people in new places. And he even says, like step outside of your comfort zone. And most important of all, he even says this, like what you just mentioned now, let go of things that don't serve you. A lot of us are not, even realizing that there are a lot of toxic people beside us bringing us down. So he says, no, learn how to even chop off these toxic people. May I ask you a question? Because I also know that you got now a coach, not just a mentor. How much are you influenced by Coach Russ?
Huge part of my personal development is coming from Coach Ras.
Coach Russ. Okay.
Coach Ras is an eye-opening for me to really. I missed so much of something that is very important in each. All of these extremely successful people, they centered on one very important major thing that really you don't need to miss this. You should not miss this. It's personal development. You need to develop yourself each and every time. Like because of Coach Ras, I was awakened that I am the ceiling of my organization. If I am not growing, then my team will become stagnant. It's true. It reflects what happens in me, happens below me. And I take full ownership around it. The fastest way that the fastest way I admit that it is in me. I don't take blame to other people. Like what happens in me, it's all because of me. The fastest time I can take ownership, I can take responsibility. Hey, this happened because of me. I lack of leadership. I need to grow more. And that's the thing. I was able to submit myself to a lot of personal development courses. Again, the best investment that you can make in your life is to invest in yourself. You can never fail. You invest in yourself, you will never lose. Because anything that you've learned with your personal growth, no one can take that away from you. And the thing about growing yourself each and every time, you need to grow yourself. Select mentors that have the results that you want. And the thing about choosing I always choose the best really is to choose one mentor. You can choose a lot of mentors, but the tendency is if they have conflicting ideas, it's not about who's right or who's wrong. All of these things are working in every aspect of their own lives. But choose one and immerse yourself with them. Like when I was growing my business, the very first guy I met is Gary. Outside Philippines is Gary. When I met Gary, I immersed myself how Gary communicates the message, how to become a leader. And then I met Bernard, and then I met Sam. You know, my dream is so big in this Enagic business because of Sam. He made it possible. I made a lot of Indian friends who are achieving, crushing it. Their success is the possibility of my success. I always celebrate success of other people. And now, like, I'm following one of my greatest mentors is really Grant Cardone. And I've learned a lot from him personally, business. And I've been to a lot of personal development and business coaching as well. But I choose to choose one mentor and immerse myself around it. And what I really love about the growth that is really possible for the moment you are aware that you accept the fact that you need to grow, you get a better chance, you get a greater chance to really move forward. And I love your sharing, Michael, about Jack Ma's principle about meeting new people. That's the key, honestly.
Key
If
to
you are
success.
here
Yes.
in the business
Yes.
7, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, or maybe if you are starting this business, if you can master one thing, this will lead you to a longer, bigger space in the future. You need to meet a lot of new people each and every time. Like, you need to put your primary focus on the income. When I say income, it's the new contacts, it's the new friends, it's the new connection. You need to build up that pipeline. Not just limited on your phone, not just limited on the contact list. One of the greatest blessings that we have right now in this pandemic, this COVID thing, if you have a different perception, because of COVID, we are united as a one space called internet. Because of COVID, it is possible now for me to speak in front of all of you guys, and a lot of people can hear this message. Like when COVID struck, like we were struck, like, what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do next? How can we continue our business? Change your perspective. Because of this pandemic thing, the confidence of the people to trust online transaction increased. Before, you cannot do Zoom meetings comfortably, but now people to choose call on through Zoom meetings or through Viber or through Messenger. And we need to show up in a lot of platforms as well. Before, I'm not even doing Instagram, Facebook. But again, you need to do whatever it takes. In our Instagram, in our business account, I do contents. Before, I don't want to do that, but I need to do it. Send a message to the world. Again, best known always beats best. Why there's a lot of companies, why there's a lot of opportunities out there, we all know it's all made up business. Anytime the company will be gone. But why are they prospering? Because they focus on the energy of their opportunity to be known. Now, I'm sharing to all of you guys, for the new ones, and for the ones who are doing the business for more than 5 or 10 years. We all know Enagic is the best. We all know Kangen water is the best. We all know this is the best product and the best business opportunity. But the thing is, for now, it's not the best known. And we are 7 billion people on planet Earth. We need to be known. We need to send this message. The people should know how great our product is. Again, what Yanni typed in the message in the inbox: promote, promote, promote. Because before, me, honestly, I was just limited on the list. Who are my downlines? Who are in the list? Who can I call to? But then again, the world is so big. You put up content in social media. You make a story about our company, how the machines are made, the 5 key features. There's a lot of contents that people can be attracted. Oh, what is that? I want to know more. Best product always beats best. There's a lot of products, soda companies. We all know soft drinks is bad. But why are there still people a lot are drinking soda? Because they're great in marketing. They're great in promotion. That's the missing link in our business as well. That's the missing link why people are still drinking a lot of soda. They're not drinking Kangen. That's the missing link why are still a lot of people are settling for bottled waters. Because we're not the best known yet. So the goal is for us, Kangen distributors, we need to let people know. Let Enagic be the best known product, be the best known company that is serving the people to be transformed to a healthier life. The true health philosophy of Enagic, we need to spread it out. We need to let the people know about it. Not limited, Michael is right, not limited on the friends that you already know and already know about the product. it's uncomfortable to talk to other people, but you need to do it. The moment you practice it, it becomes your habit. It's easy. Maybe I just want to share. Like I meet a guy in the office. He's been using Kangen for about 9 years, and I just talked to him, served him about, hey kuya, this I explain about more about the details, and he asked about my number. Now starting to give me referrals without doing demonstration at all. These referrals, hey, my friend's gonna buy one. Because you need, again, never stop promoting about your product and about your business. Promote, promote, promote. Promote yourself. Why you? What's the great thing about you? What's your story? Promote yourself. How did you start this Kangen journey? How this Kangen water and this business affect your life and the life of your family? Make a story around that. Promote. It's not it's very important to be a good presenter and to know how to close sales, but nothing beats a great promoter than a best salesman. Marketing is always senior to sales. That's the truth. Best known always beats best. And always do more. Don't do less, do more. Promote, promote, promote. Do more.
Thank you, Raymond. Wonderful. For those of us who have stayed right up to now, I'm sure you would have received a lot of valuable gems which Raymond has been sharing. He says he's 26. To be able to share gems at this level, I don't think he's 26. He will be a bit slightly more. Okay? We'll not ask for a definite age. Hey, Diana, don't let go of the secret. But we would like to thank you and Diana too for sharing. Many of the things that you say, I think, will be very helpful, very applicable for the new ones and even the old ones who have been in this business. And I'm very sure your upline, John in Philippines, will be very proud of you for having reached this level of success. Even at this level of success, you're still learning from wonderful people who are now talking about coaching rather than mentoring. Next day, we can talk about this a bit more, how we can use coaching to build our team to greater level of success. Okay, and this is about the time that we have for today. And we would like to take this wonderful opportunity to thank a few people. Number one, let's give a big round of applause to our speaker, Raymond, for his wonderful sharing. Okay, and if possible, we'll try to get you and Diana back another time. We also like to congratulate Cora and all those who have succeeded in getting themselves promoted. Cora, even if you're not around, you are being appreciated. Okay, I am sure she's not going to stay at -6. She's thinking of -7 already because the team is moving. The team is moving. Tsunami has not arrived yet. And for those of you who are with us right up to this point of time, thank you for being around. And thank you to all those who have shared with us earlier in the day. And we would like to see you next week. Enjoy yourself. Please don't come alone. Bring somebody along to listen to these wonderful success stories. Because in your success, you're going to breed a bigger team of successful people. Thank you, Raymond, and thank you, everybody. Let's
Thank you so much, Michael.
see the other next round next week, same time. And Simon, if you're around, can you please unmute everybody so that we can all say our bye-byes and thank yous, okay, to each other. Hey, okay. Those want to say bye-bye, you can say so. Those want to wish somebody, you are free to say so. Unmute yourself and say so. So thank you, Raymond. Yeah, great. Thank you, Diana. for the foresight in marrying a everybody say behind every successful man there's a lady. I think both the same. Yeah.
True,
Okay.
true.
Yeah. Greater power to everybody. Thank you. Thank you all.